Welcome back, you wonderful people. So today I was actually just preparing, just kind of going over my notes because I'm going to be giving a workshop in Ann Arbor. So I'm going to be working with a group of students, and we're going to talk about identity, social identity. So exploring those avenues. So people, my students are going to have the opportunity to just start thinking about who they are, like where they come from, their background. How do they identify us, like as an individual, right? So, for example, one of my identifiable pieces is that I'm blind, as you know, you guys already come to learn. So, kind of like exploring that and being like okay with that, accepting of that piece of identity and being proud of it, and how to navigate through the different identifiable pieces. With that in mind, right? So we're going to take a very artistic approach today. So the purpose is to explore that again and to use art as a way to show that identity, right? To demonstrate like who you are as an individual, right? So I'm going to have different materials of things that the kids can work with. So we're going to kind of talk about like the different aspects to identity, so anywhere from ability, like I said, blindness, or we could talk about, the religious aspect, or we could talk about how you identify, like culturally. So I would, for example, identify myself as Latina, and just kind of putting that together, right? So creating like a really artistic way of doing it. It could be through drawing, it could be through like just cutting things out, it could be through expression, through maybe dancing or movement, however they want to explore that, and then to come together and see the diversity in the room. So students will begin to see that there's lots of different people, right? And there are shared, aspects to identity, but there are also differences, and together we can come and create this beautiful, colorful picture. So students will begin to feel more proud and more like excited and more motivated, holding that identifiable piece and going forward, right? And being okay with who they are and presenting themselves in the world as I'm doing, right? Through these movements, and through, you guys watching me and, just like commenting and again, through my book, that I'm continuing to promote, so I could continue with these workshops. So this workshop that I'm about to go present, that I'm about to take on, is for people of different abilities. So we will have individuals who are sighted, who identify as sighted there, because we know that, the different, people who are blind or people who are sighted, struggle with, maybe similar pieces to their identity, right? So that's something that we're going to bring together, right? And there will be some students that have different abilities as well. So it'll be a mixture of students coming together, learning about themselves, right? As well as sharing that with others. And again, creating a very diverse, diversified group, a very colorful group with people of just like all kinds of backgrounds and abilities and identities, so we could continue moving forward and exploring that, because it's important to know who you are, right, as an individual, right, and to accept who you are, right, and accept who you are in the world. And if you accept yourself, right, then you'll be able to move forward, right, and you'll feel more motivated and more empowered, which is the whole goal, the objectives of, creating these workshops is to continue to motivate people to step out of their comfort, to do things that maybe before they were a little hesitant about. So one of these workshops that I'm presenting today, again, it kind of invokes that and focuses around that. So yeah, thanks again for watching and keeping up with my channels. And again, thank you for those that are continuing to support this by buying my book.